Hey y'all, it's Ms.Chelle Latrice, and I have a little something on my mind. So listen, I know um everybody watched the memorial, or a lot of people watched the memorial for Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant. Um, Everybody talked about the strength um, that Vanessa embodied. I cannot imagine, and a lot of us cannot imagine, and thank God, what it's like to lose your husband, somebody that you have been with since you were a teenager, 17 and a half years old, somebody that you have spent your entire adulthood, and you guys have children together. And then, in addition to that, to lose your baby. Her 13-year-old wasn't her only baby, but that was her baby nonetheless. And that's how we feel about our kids. And you know, my daughter is 29 years old, and that's still my baby. And yes, her baby was 13, and she did talk about how there were a lot of firsts that she would not have with her daughter. And it just was all around. It was sad, but she was very poised um, for having gone through that. So there was a lot of strength on the display. And we got a chance to see, everybody just give a tribute, including Michael Jordan, who literally cried like a baby. So it was a beautiful celebration of life. I will say that. Okay, here's also what I would like to say. We don't know Kobe personally, though some of those people that spoke knew him personally. We don't know Vanessa personally. We don't know any of them personally, or any of the people who tragically passed away. Um, but what I want to say is, I do feel as if there could have been some acknowledgement of the parents and of his sisters. We don't know what happened between them. The media went crazy. Everybody want to dig in your business. Everybody want to hear about the salacious stuff. Everybody want to hear about the tea and what happened. Oh, what happened to his parents? Oh, they were estranged. Didn't matter in that moment. It just didn't matter in that moment. And um, and for all we know, the parents didn't want to speak. We don't even know. We don't know if the parents want to speak, if the sisters want to speak, if the nieces, the nephews, we don't know if they want to speak. So I'm not even talking about them speaking, but speaker after speaker came up, and I just don't remember anybody acknowledging the parents. This is what I have to say is, they could have, and they should have. It just would have only been right. Because Vanessa Bryant is not the only person who had that tragic loss. Okay. Um, Regardless of what went on with the parents, regardless of what we know or what we think we know, um, she still lost her baby boy. Um, the dad still lost his son. The sister still lost a brother, and those nephews and nieces still lost an uncle. And so there could have been some acknowledgement of the family. And there should have, not could have, there should have been some acknowledgement of the family. It just should have. It just really should have. They are hurt. And I'm thanking God that they were at the funeral. I'm glad, that they were there and they were front and center. But you could see there was just as much pain um, on their faces as Vanessa and her daughter. Um, y'all, you know what? Kobe Bryant was a human being, and his parents was a human being. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. Every family got some issues. Every family got some issues. He just happened to be under a spotlight. He happened to be in the media. He happened to be a celebrity. He happened to have a tremendous gift. And so the world took notice. But at the end of the day, they are still human. And again, she still birthed him. And let me tell you something. And you know what? I went back and I was looking at some of the stuff, particularly on social media. And Shaq did come back and say, I know one of the shows, Shaq did come back and say, I just want to acknowledge his parents, and I just want to tell them if it's anything that I need, if anything that they need, then I'm here for them. I will always be here for the family. And he acknowledged that he knew them and knew them for quite some time. So shout out to Shaq. Shout out to Shaq. I also saw, I think on Stephen A. Smith, he took a moment and he said, um, and pretty almost some of the same thing. He almost was saying some of the same things. That's still his family, that's still his mother, and they had pain. And and I just totally agree with that. I just totally agree with that. And sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, I think that people need to take the high road, particularly in moments such as that. Such as that. They were in the building with 20,000 fans and friends and people who loved Kobe, people who knew Kobe, who didn't know Kobe, but just there to give tribute to Kobe. And the parents deserved to be acknowledged. The parents and the family, the sisters and carrying on, they deserve to be acknowledged. Now, that's just my opinion. I feel like it's just right. All the other petty stuff out the window. The people gone. The Kobe is gone. Whatever the parents did or didn't do with Kobe, that's done. That's done. But the man he turned out to be, from what we know, an excellent human being, a great father. In Vanessa's own words, a great husband. Okay, and so he didn't just start doing that when he met Vanessa. Okay. His parents had to have something to do with it. They had to raise an intelligent young man. They had to support an intelligent young man. Unless it's the stuff that we just don't know. Okay? He played basketball. His daddy played basketball. So he got it from somewhere. So there was a start. We don't know all of the story. We don't know all the story. But we do know this. His parents deserve to be acknowledged. Point blank, period. That's just my take on it. Just got that off my chest real quick. Amen. All right. Y'all holler back at me. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Subscribe, like, share. Turn on your notifications now. Turn them on. And I'll be back here shortly because I'm making videos, just making them, y'all. I'm going to have so much to say. So much to say. All right, y'all. And I'm going to start having some guests on here. I got some friends and folks I know that say they want to, come on and get their perspective. And I'm excited. I want people to tell me what their perspectives are. So, okay, good. So I can have a little banter back and forth. Okay. All right. You guys take care.